is up, everybody? My name is Vanessa and I love to be thrifty, thus the channel name is ThriftyNess, and today we are going to be talking about my wedding dress. Yes, my wedding dress. This August will be 10 years that I have been married, and I kind of thought about waiting to do this video until my anniversary because I thought that'd be kind of cute, but you know, it's Valentine's Day, love's in the air anyways, so I just wanted to share it now. So as you can tell by the title, I bought this dress hanging right there on a budget. And I'm going to tell you the story, and then at the very end, I'm going to try it on. I haven't worn this dress since I might have tried it on like a year after I got married. Don't ask me why, because like my body didn't change very much in that year. But yeah, here we are almost 10 years later and my body has changed. I've had a kid, so we'll see if it fits. Let's jump into the story and I'll tell you why I got this dress for so cheap and why I love it. Okay, so the story of my wedding dress. Let me tell you, I got married almost 10 years ago. Like I said, 10 years in August is our anniversary, and I was 19, if that tells you anything. I was 19, I was still living at home. My husband was 21, right? 21? Yes, 21. And, you know, I'm actually 22. Yes, 22. Geez. Anyways, and you know, we were like fresh out of like almost practically high school and obviously didn't have careers set in place. Neither of us had our own apartment. Neither of us had lived on our own yet. And so like it was a big step for us to get married at that age. And that's a whole nother story if you guys want to hear about that. Our like dating and how we got engaged story is pretty interesting. So comment down below if you're interested in hearing that, and hit the like button. And hit the subscribe button while you're at it if you want to see more stuff from me. But anyways, so we got married in August of 2011, and we started planning probably in January, planning our wedding. So yes, only 8 months till the wedding. And obviously if you go to like a bridal shop, those take 6 months plus to get made, and they're a fortune. Like they cost a literal fortune, and we didn't have a fortune to spend. So I pride myself in saying that I spent about $1,200, maybe $1,500 on my wedding, like the entire wedding. Now, I did get married in a temple. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, so the actual ceremony I didn't have to pay anything for aside from having our clothes, but the reception and my dress and my husband's tux and everything, $1,200 to $1,500. I can't remember exactly, so that's why I'm giving you a range. But that is how much I spent on my wedding, and only $250 of that went to my dress. Yes, you heard me right. $250 for my wedding dress. Now, I did spend about $100 in alterations, so add that on and it's $350. $350 for a wedding dress is pretty darn good if you ask me. And I pride myself in saying that I spent that much on my dress. Now, I'm going to pop up a picture of me in the dress on the day and maybe flash a couple through here and explain to you how I bought it for that price and where I got it. So I took to the internet to buy my dress. I mean, everybody said I was crazy to buy a wedding dress online, but I had seen many websites that had dresses for super cheap, less than a couple $100, and I was like, why not? I have 8 months, so you know, if there's an issue, I could always, I didn't want to, but I could always go into a shop and get something off the racks, whatever. So I tried it, and it took a couple months to come in. I think it took like 2 months to come in, but I will say this dress was made to my size. You did hear I said I did alterations earlier, right? So to my size. Yeah. For the most part, it was exactly to my size, but I'll explain that in a second. So I bought this dress on a website called Milanu. I'll put it on the screen, milanu.com. I think they're still around, so if they are, I'll put a link in the description. I don't know if any of y'all want to do this, but you at least know that it's trustworthy 10 years ago as far as receiving product. I haven't ordered anything from them since, but it was from a company called Milano, which obviously is probably from overseas, and I kind of narrowed it down to two dresses. I'll try to find a picture of the other dress or a dress similar to the other one that I was trying to decide between, and honestly, as I look back, I don't want to say I regret not picking the other one because I did kind of favor it, but I couldn't go wrong either way. But the other one was really like, it was hard to decide between the two. I kind of used my family to help me pick because I couldn't decide myself. But, um, did what I could with a smaller budget and chose between the two dresses, and this is the one I got. So, Milano, their website, you can put in all the measurements of yourself. So your bust, your waist, your hips, your height, your inseam, your like I think we measured like my nape, I think is what they call it, to the floor, which was my biggest concern because if you don't know from prior videos, I'm 6 foot tall. So finding dresses that actually hit the floor, even post heels. I did not wear heels on my wedding day. I'll explain that in a second. Um, but it is hard to find dresses long enough, and I wanted this to actually like obviously hit the ground because it has a train. So there's that. So you can order it with all the different sizes, different colors, and it did end up looking like the picture. So I'm gonna, yeah, I showed pictures already, so I think that's pretty much my story. I just wanted to keep on a budget. I wanted to find, a cute dress that didn't look cheap, and yeah, not spend a fortune on my wedding day. So let's jump to me trying this puppy on. Should we? Shall we? Should we? Should we? There she is. There she is, still in the bag. I probably should get her boxed because I'm sure she'll start changing colors if I don't get her boxed up. But let's pop her on. All right, guys, here it is. Here is the dress, the wedding dress. And I will tell you that it fits kind of. So I thought I wasn't going to have any issues at all fitting into the dress, but I forgot that the biggest thing that I had altered when I had got this dress was the arms. Okay, so I have a cap sleeve, and as you might be able to tell, it's kind of cutting off the circulation of my arms. And my husband had to tie up the back, so I have been in it for already like 15-20 minutes and I'm dying. My arms at least are dying. Everything else is totally fine because literally it is only fitted to here and then just goes out. So like I have complete and utter movement of everything else. Sorry for the shaky camera. It is a little bit wrinkly because it's been in the bag, but you can kind of see that pretty detail that happens on the skirt. And there's kind of a tier in the front, and then it kind of goes down and around. Now for the grand reveal of my favorite part of the dress, which is the train. Okay, so let me readjust and I'll show you in 1 second. The train behind this dress is just so much fun to play with. Like, look at that. But anyways, I really love the train, and I'm gonna zoom in down here. I love the details of the little embroidery, and then the lace, of course, around. Aside from the arms being a little tight, obviously I'm a little bit wider this way since then because I was 19 and I am now 29, so 10 years later. So yeah, here's the back of the dress, if y'all can see that back there. So my husband tied it up so it's not perfect, but I didn't think I was going to have an issue with that at all, which really in all reality I didn't, because a tie-up dress can expand with you. But yeah, so that's the back of the dress. Hopefully this video is clear enough. I am very shaky with holding the camera, but I'll kind of show you the details of the top here. It's so pretty. I still love it. The other dress that I liked, oh, my arms are turning red, you can tell. The other dress that I liked was gorgeous too, so I couldn't go wrong either way. But, you know, I enjoyed this dress, and when I first put it on today, before my husband came in to tie me up, I was like, oh, my little string is hanging out there. Oh well. I was like, it's kind of weird being back in my wedding dress. I love being in gowns, let me tell you. I am like, let me tell you, I am such a girly girl. Like, can we just wear gowns all day, every day? Like, this is the dress from the front view. Oh my gosh, feel like I'm zoomed in, but I'm totally not. Anyways, I hope you guys liked today's video as I told you a little bit about how I got my wedding dress for a cheap price, let me tell you. And it's not cheap quality. Like, this beadwork on here, I don't know, there we go. That can kind of show the detail a little bit more. The embroidery and beadwork is just so pretty, and the bottom part especially. I love that as well. So that's my video today about my cheap wedding dress that doesn't look cheap and was beautiful on the day, still beautiful today. My arms are dying, so I'm going to get out of this dress. And make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos from me about being thrifty, about makeup, about contacts and glasses, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye! Oh, a little tidbit here before I go. If y'all want to do a wedding on a budget, hit me up, because I literally have always thought about being a wedding planner, and like finding deals plus wedding planning just seems like an awesome combination. I don't know how to start it other than to put it out there in the universe that if anyone would like to plan a cheap wedding, give me your budget, give me your style, let me put some stuff together and see what we can do. I don't know, just a thought. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Hit me up if so. Comment down below if you liked this video, and I'll see you next time. This time, really. Bye!